She's massive, okay? Hey guys, welcome back to my channel. Sorry I didn't post last week. YouTube decided to be an asshole and not let me upload. I wonder why. Today we are looking at my first Barbie. This is not my first Barbie, obviously. I'm ancient. We all know this by now. But this might be your first Barbie. Honestly, you could have chose better. Just kidding. Love her. But yeah, today we're looking at the My First Barbie series. This just came out. I'm wearing a robe. Oh my god. This series just came out. There's 4 dolls. But yeah, these dolls are massive. They're really tall, 13 inches. But yeah, we're gonna look at her today because she's very interesting. I was very compelled to buy her. So anyways, let me roll my intro real quickly.
Be who you are.
No.
Hi, 2942HF1. So her box is pretty easy to open. You can actually touch her inside her box. There's no window or anything like that. So, you know, this doll is going to be messed up by children. The doll's made for children, so it's not a collector doll, so whatever. The box is really big and pink, and it has a bunch of little rainbows, bows, parts. There's also There's also a little blurb right here so you can write to and from probably. It says soft touch body. We'll talk about that soon. On the bottom, you can see the artwork for the My First Barbie, and I think it looks so cute. I really do love the art they do for Barbie. I think it's underappreciated. She is easy to dress. But like, look at that art. That is so cute. And then there's a full-blown version of that art of her on the side. Then if we turn it to the back, it says My First Barbie. Preschoolers play, learn, and grow with their first Barbie and friends. In the past, they have done My First Barbies before, and they're typically just a generic Barbie. They don't have that much articulation to them. You know, they're just normal Barbies, but this one is massive. So I think it's a first of its kind. And she has a soft, opposable body. And then there are the other 4 dolls. And there is a size comparison to a normal 11.5-inch Barbie to a 13.5-inch My First Barbie. Like really like nostalgic to me for whatever reason. I feel like I haven't seen all these labels in a minute. But there is her barcode in case you want her. But anyways, guys, it is time to open our squishy friend and see what she is giving. There's like something hanging out of her arm, and it looks like she got poked with an IV. Let's open her, shall we? It's a new day and Barbie is out of her box. Have you guys noticed lately when I open a doll, it takes me like 2 days to get back to the review? We love that. Anyways, why is this lighting kind of serving? Oh my god. Before we get into Miss Barbara, let me show you everything that she came with. It's not a lot, by the way. I mean, she's a pretty basic standard doll and you're supposed to add on things. Anyways, she came with this headband. It is transparent blue plastic and it has a bow on it. She comes with this massive comb that has like a bow in the middle with a hard jewel, and it's blue. It says Barbie, and it's actually a really good comb. Like last night I was just brushing her hair because I was bored. I could have easily boil washed this and then did the review, but I wanted to show you guys her hair. But anyways, good brush. And the last thing she came with was this little plush. It's made of the same material as her dress, which we'll talk about after, and it's supposed to be like a cat. It's pink and it says Barbie on its chest, so it got a tattoo for its owner. We love that. It has a little loop so she can hold it like a purse, and of course her shoes, they were kind of packaged separately so you can put them on out of the box. But yeah, guys, that is pretty much everything she comes with. Once again, this doll is $19. Not a lot of things. She is a standard doll. So out of the box, first impressions is she is heavy. She has a lot of weight to her. Normal Barbies don't feel like this, and it's a shame they don't, but like she is heavy. Like she almost feels weighted, which is very interesting. There's no like beads in her or anything that would make her weighted. I think it's just the mix of plastic and rubber. But yeah, we gotta stand that. But anyways, guys, let's start looking at Barbie, shall we? So this Barbie has a brand new sculpt just for these dolls right here. It is kind of like a modified version of the Millie. So to start, she has a blonde hair. It is a bit choppy and it goes around to her back, and it is saran, and she also has bangs. There is some slight product in the bangs, but it's like not bad because like look, you can see I'm moving the bangs. For her face, she has these really big eyes and they're blue. There's no pixelation on this doll, which is actually really great considering normal Barbies typically always have pixelation. She doesn't have really too much makeup on. It's just a kind of nude look on her eye. She has a nude lipstick as well, which was kind of surprising for me because I expected pink. And the lips are actually really glossy. This doll does not come with earrings, and I don't think they're ever going to because these are for preschoolers. Now, she does suffer from what Rainbow High dolls used to when they originally came out. She can only look side to side. She can't really tilt or look up and down. That's a bummer. If we move on to her outfit, it is quite interesting. I feel like my sister had like a pajama set just like this from Barbie when she was younger, but like obviously not all these details, and there's just dolls in the center. But it's just a pink little dress. It has some ruffles on the sleeves that are hot pink, and there's a ruffle down here that's hot pink with indigo heart. And yeah, it's not the best material. The middle also is interesting. It kind of feels like if you've washed cotton a few times, like that kind of vibe. And it has some little colorful dots on the neckline and a printed on a bag. They could have done a fabric bag for this, but like make it super basic, just like the little like cat, but whatever. And the dress goes all the way down with Velcro, so it is actually really easy to get on and off for a preschooler. And then we move on to her shoes. They're these little blue heels that are larger than normal Barbie shoes. They have hearts on the toes and one strap, and they do come on and off pretty easy, but they aren't gonna fall off if you're playing with it. So that's actually really good. I'm gonna put on her little headband now so we can see what that looks like. There we go, Barbie. But yeah, guys, that is pretty much all this doll has to offer. So I'm actually going to disrobe Barbie. And yes, this is your doll nudity warning. I have warned you. And I'm going to show you what her body looks like. Again, this is a new doll, so we have to go through all the basics. So let me show you. Okay, so here is Barbie all undressed. So as you can see, she has a molded on bra and underwear. They're, you know, same color as her skin. It's kind of uncanny, but whatever. You could kind of see, but the entire body is made of the bend and snap material that her arms and legs are made of. So it's very, very interesting. The middle isn't hollow at all. It feels like it's a harder plastic with this kind of rubber coating over it. So it almost kind of reminds me of the Dance and Flex Barbies from the 2000s, or from Mermaids if you have that doll. Like that's the exact feeling. Like she has no mobility in her chest or anything like that. Her arms do move like typical Barbies. There is just the added bend and snap in the elbow. Kind of sounds like me getting out of bed, but this was actually really cool that they did this. I don't think they've done this too often. They had some vintage Barbies that had this kind of articulation, and it is really cool, to be honest. And then we move on to the legs. They do the same thing. If you grew up in the 2000s down, you know Barbies are notorious for having bend and snap knees, and I don't know why they got rid of it recently, but I really want Mattel to bring these back because these just add so much weight to a doll, and also it just makes them less hollow. It's great for posability, cute little things with the bend and snap, you know? And this one actually bends a lot more than the ones I grew up with. Yeah, as I mentioned, this doll is really, really heavy, so if you get one of these, you'll know exactly what I'm talking about. She's not hollow at all. I'm gonna go get her dressed real quickly, and I'm gonna get a normal Barbie, and we can see how they compare in height. So BRB. Okay, so I got totally hair Barbie. This is the one I restored on my channel. She's not looking that good. Let's see how she compares to the giant Barbie. So here is Barbie next to Barbie. She looks petrified to be next to this one. I mean, she's humongous. It may be just a few inches, but like her head's bigger, her entire body's bigger, and yeah, it's quite stark. This Barbie, by the way, does have the bend and snap knees just like this one, but I don't know, there's something about this one that's a heavy rubber than this one ever would. So yeah, it's definitely interesting. I'm actually really excited to see people customize these or make like really good clothes for them, because I think these have like potential, to be honest, in the customization like field. But anyways, guys, I am now going to attempt to get her on a stand. I don't know if I have one that would fit her, but it's worth a try. So let me get her on a stand, and I'll end up this video with my final thoughts. Okay guys, I can't find a stand, so I'm just gonna hold her by her thigh and just like end up the video. Okay, this Barbie is actually really cool. I think that because she's so heavy, that like really has like won me over. The quality isn't the best, and I mean, you can kind of tell in the outfit and the accessories. For a preschooler, which this is intended for, I think this would be actually really perfect. But also because I think they're so heavy, I feel like if a kid like started whacking someone else with this would really hurt someone. Consider that if you're buying it for someone under the age of 3. But other than that, I'm very excited to see what the community is going to do in customization for this doll. I can already see people rerouting them or giving them different face up, and obviously making new outfits. So I think that'd be really cool. Some of the playsets coming out for these are really cute too, like the Tea Party one. I did see the other 3 at Target, and I was very tempted to get them. I might, we shall see. It depends on how this video does, just like with the furry Barbies from last year. But anyways, guys, I want to know your thoughts on her down below. Honestly, I give her a solid 8 out of 10. And again, that is mainly just for the base doll. Like, I feel like the base doll is really cute. I like the bend and snap elements, and I really want Barbie to bring this into the main playline line. If that means just in the knees, that's completely fine. But other than that, that's pretty much it for today's video, guys. If this is your first time watching my channel, hi, my name is Jay, and I do doll stuff, duh. And I'd love you to join the channel. If you aren't following me on Instagram or on TikTok, also, it's at ZombieXCorn. But anyways, guys, I will see you in the next video, but till then, bye.
Come on, season 6, let's get sick,